loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. Then they thief the money, then they fly fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet, sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess a carpets, Gama Keraka, Gama Koneka, Gama Keraka, Chamucham, Mama Monica, Kai Bomb, Gama Koneka, for the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg, then come and shake. The people that they get, then Nagawa shem. They make people to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make people to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them by scripture.
Pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet, sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We salute. As in no place like home. I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
Yes, we fumble them on a good evening, on a good afternoon, good morning, wherever on a day. Afumami no piari sekenu. Ondesia biana, kawiena. We dey continue for talk. And yeah, we not dey talk because we want for blame, point finger. We can blame and point finger until thy kingdom come. That's not a change. Nothing would go wrong in Sierra Leone. Yeah, now this platform, we dey look at waiting wrong, why e wrong, and how we go change waiting wrong. Today, we dey can't talk on poverty. Because if una hear, then they sell drug in a country. If una hear, people and they hold and company money on the hand. If una hear, politics they lead to fat and cost. Now because of poverty. And poverty is day by type. You get material poverty where you lack resources. Then you get mental poverty. We lack the ability for noting right from noting wrong. Sierra Leone, as we know them, no get no business with poverty. Whether we dey talk of material poverty or we dey talk of intellectual poverty, we no get no business with poverty. So today, we want to see what really, now the reason we make poverty then in our country, we make instead of we dey go before, now behind we dey go. But before they come to that, let give Mr. Ture chance, let himself tell una do.
Mamule mina kabo plenty kushetena na bondesi awana e abisies. Afuma minu kurinu tong momonungo ayabanga antafasu. Mamule mi co-host don't give una waiting we come for talk about today. This thing called poverty. Now with society, when they talk about poverty, the very first thing the kind of people in mind, not gentry. That means not get money. But as my co-host put onto poverty come in various ways. You get spiritual poverty, you get cultural poverty, you get financial poverty, you get social poverty, you get psychological poverty. It just happened to say Sierra Leone, we get them all. And pampanengi, then bundle them, then give we a bundle of them. But the reason we make we get them, not supposing give we them. You know, they tell me for say they can horse go na water, but you know they put some for drink. If knowledge day, it is for we all. If the land day, it is for we all. But some man and choose, not for use, waiting and get productively. Like one thing what we can talk about now, not time. Time, whether you poor, you rich, you come from any tribal orientation, that 24 hours all man get. But how you use your time is up to you. How you prioritize the time where God give we all, like equal time. It's up to you. Now that same 24 hours there, somebody don't arrange in your life in such a way that it don't advance. Now that same 24 hours there, somebody else get, it don't deteriorate. God not make we follow with deteriorate. It give me something called the right for procreate. For let we produce, let we reproduce, let we market, let we grow. We are not supposed to be static. We're supposed for the move. So when I reach this point, I'm not going to go beyond orbit God. I go pass it back to my co-host. And Tina him.
Now feel free for bit gun, paddy. Today on the ratio, they all my run.
And Tina don't broke the egg. Last see what they want for use the egg make. If not omelette, fried egg, or you want to make Russian roulette.
All thing mixed today. Today all thing mixed. Because what you they can't talk about now, you see, this Western education don't confuse we. You know, Western education confuse we.
Mhm.
We not dey look at the holistic picture.
No.
We always they separate things them.
Mhm.
And this life how they live, everything connected. Poverty is not lack of material things. It's lack of the spiritual and the collective for work together and do what thing for do let things change.
Mhm.
I will start with the example of Long John Silver in Treasure Island, the book Treasure Island. Long John Silver was alone on Treasure Island. He was marooned, a wreck, a shipwreck. Not so.
Mhm.
Long John Silver gets chests of gold, diamond, this, that, all before and not so.
Yeah.
But Long John Silver, after some time, he was more wretched than the poorest man. The first lesson about Long John Silver's story is wealth is not a one-man business. It's a group business,
Collective.
collective. And that's not one of the things we'll get poverty of in Sierra Leone. We know they work as a team. Every I go fend me own. I always they ask you, Mr. Ture, show me one country on earth where you know say a Sierra Leone association they function.
Perhaps if you want for make now to 198 countries in the world, because the 195 way Asabi will not get no association any side. Because then they make the association no. But any side what we get there, it's like Puss and Dog, Tom and Jerry.
Is it called Sierra Leone Association?
No, you get Edwards, Old Boys Association, you get Creole Association, you get Timmy Association, you get Mabuhande Limba Association, you get Local Association, you get all the secondary school academy, you get Collecten, you get St. Joseph, you get St. Francis, you get PO, you get small group. And as you rightly put them, you know, God make we for be social. That make we they use this word society. You cannot use the word society if that sociality, not the way they work with one another. God make we for interact. He not make one person, he make we different because he believe in diversity. Diversity not there for be furniture. He there for we use them. Now that's make to start with God make carpenter, he make lawyer, he make masoner, he make soldier, he make police. They all play different roles. And then different roles and it's like the body organ. So that we all go function together and form a system. So you are right.
I want to let you expand on this body organ. Sometimes that's going to make people they understand better. Go through the talk.
Well, we all know the human body, how God make them. We get individual organs them. But the individual organs them, you get the eye, you get the nose. They all get different jobs than what they do.
Okay.
They all specialize in a particular task.
Okay.
But one not able to do something like, for instance, when you mondo your legs, you put on a you mouth. The teeth get for masticate, it get for grain that food day. But when they grain them, the tongue and they mix them, then they shovel. When you don't mix them, the mouth they provide thing called saliva. Saliva, they start the digestion. Then you get that wave-like movement when they call it peristalsis. Push the food can right down. Say it go down. But as they go down, the various parts them, they do them various roles them. Because the body, you get vessels them, blood vessels them for circulation. You get vein, you get artery, you get heart.
You don't ever see person where one part of your organs, then one part not complete or one part disappear, how they behave. Let's say somebody where this one hand not there. You never see how that person they behave.
They lost balance. You know, they work out with balance.
That's the word. That's the word I wanted, balance.
You know, they get equilibrium. You know, they balance.
When you talk about food, people are not going to understand because it's not they take place inside.
Yes.
Now we look at outside the human body. Anything with the outside, you finger when I finger, if half part pan and cut, it they disturb the way where you and the function.
If I finger them, this
Yeah.
one, nine the grip. Then when they are, then they hold. If
Yeah.
this not they, you know they will pick not. If this one come out, you know they will pick not in a ground. You
Nothing.
find them very difficult.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, they say one finger not they pick banga, one finger not they pick stone. You
Yes.
can never pick something with one finger. Then
Yes.
all they work in harmony when they work together. But immediately one of the work on them, it don't create an imbalance. It don't create it don't spoil the harmony. It don't spoil them. Disharmony don't
Not even well the system where they create. But even the religion where people and they worship,
Mhm.
the scriptures then clear about creation. In the Quran, the Bible, they not tell we say na God one make. Then say God make with the angel them. Not so?
Yeah.
And when they talk about creation, he say let us make, let us. He not say let me.
Not a singularity, not plurality. Let
Yes.
us. Yes.
Usai Salon people and pull this attitude of individualism, egoism, me. Now we don't take them into the governance system. That's where we are making fools of ourselves. As if to say one man now get all the answers to we country problem. And when we put this one man there, we go put a man we know they think properly. The country get gold, he get diamond, he get all the resources. He left for improve on the hand and they let wealth come. He go call Kabudu for cancel and traffic, drug and launder money. But people they're happy talking about in this man export drug. Yes, he they do them. Why they do them? Because we stupid. Our stupidity they show what in the happen so na Sierra Leone. We get for face that fact. We get for left for they make one man glorified over the country. Development is not one man business, it's a collective business. Even that poor man, that beggar man, that they feel say a lucky pass all. He has something to contribute. And what he make and worse now we country. We don't so become egoistic and full up of we self that we don't listen to each other, we don't talk to each other, we talk at each other.
See, when you reach that point today, I just want for add small thin pan tap what you talk so. You know, this singularity, it don't bring a lot of deception, lies now with community.
Right.
When they create the imbalance past anything. To start with, because they don't want to share, then they create all kind innuendos, all kind deception, all kind crookedness, all kind trickery, all kind falsity, all kind scheme, all kind craftiness. Like for instance, would you hear people in the talk say that we turn not in a community? It is always for everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody get for eat. Everybody get for sleep. Everybody get for go toilet. Everybody need wash yard. Everybody need water for drink. We people they don't always tell we for say you get holiday per all team, but belle no get holiday. No matter how you eat today, tomorrow belle must eat back.
Yeah.
We don't forget these basic principles. Now that's make we get a country we don't become so partisan. Well, party only exists when we go through
Vision, I mean.
after elections. Whosoever win, he get for revert back to cooperativeness. Who that votes for you, who that not votes for you, you are there to serve them, irregardless. But now,
Do you know the original meaning of the word party? Now, division, now word for division, party, individual,
yes,
each level.
yes.
It's a Latin word. It's a Latin word that deals with sections and individuals. It's a divisive looking. The party means a group of similar character, a group of similar nature. And that can never represent the whole population.
No, not complete. He incomplete. He incomplete.
Now we don't take them things and they're bigger than the whole population. So what do we do? That balance way for day for make everybody contribute and participate. We don't take her off. And You know what the result of that?
Mhm.
Look at Sierra Leone today. Look at Sierra Leone, yesterday. Who is always enjoying in Sierra Leone to foreigners?
Not there. Plus
Because we didn't think properly.
the 2%, plus the 2% indigenous people that we say, because one word they were Sierra Leonean and they use where are really they talk against and are they beg una that word elite. Elite tell you say that person is superior to you. He better pass you.
Well, now they no side and go pull them
So,
because
you know,
religious books they not talk about elite.
exactly. God make we equal. Nobody know they get 4 years. We all get 2 years. We all get 1 mouth. We all get 1 nose. Nobody know they will get 6 legs. If you get 6 legs, you're not a different creature. You're not so much of man.
Nobody know the way bullet done are two bed together.
Exactly. That's make every
Nobody
animal
know
in
the
the
way
world.
done are two motorcar together.
They make every animal in the world get a classification. Who say it belong? We belong to be Homo sapiens. But are we acting like one?
We are not. We are homoloquents.
You see, these are the things we have to look at. Why is it we not cooperate with one another? Why is it village do not get village farms anymore? Why is it village do not get cut by railway even time what will be small and they go dance basketball? Then they go dance basketball. Oh yeah, go man bakala. Oh yeah, go man bakala. In the air, all man they participate. But now, just as we get the party, now so we get party them and we tribe them. Even the Creole and then get the good Creole boy. Who that tells you the other Creole boy they're not good? You got the Aristo Creole. Who that tell you say the other Creole they're not Aristo?
Well, the
You
point is,
and the Gami brother, you got the Shwe. Who that tell you say the other one they're not Shwe? Then the very Creole back they call we the one that when a Muslim and say na Marabu them. When they say Marabu, that is derogatory. They are Muslims. Then they say, then country, then we were they apply. They say, country man civilized state, they try goats na pala. Then even we self whether they where they call country, among we self na the countryside. We tell me name and say, Arata. Then me name and say, Kenya Musia. These are all the things when they make the center for all together. Anything when not get nucleus, it's dead. It's dead.
you see, and we have something about us in Sierra Leone where we need for Sidom and examine.
Seriously.
We have in us the joy of being on the suffering side. Sierra Leoneans are very happy to suffer. But if you tell them that, they're not going to understand what you mean. Okay? We are very happy to suffer. Number one, we're so happy that we accept saying a God mark with suffering. And God did not mark anything for us. God say, I made man to take dominion over the earth. He didn't both the Quran and the Bible. We were made to take dominion. But how do we take dominion? We have to do it as a team. Now that make the religion and they preach Jama in Islam, congregation in Christianity. And in those days, the community, when they make farm, where they harvest, then all they contribute from the harvest, little things, so then they put aside in case of Eniola. Now, then the issue of paying tithes in Christianity come out. Okay? And in those days, when people have harvested and everything, they come together as a team, then celebrate harvest feast. Then tell God, thank you for the harvest. Muslims mean they do them. Christians been the do am. Those were the days when people considered community. One thing what we don't fail pan Sierra Leone is that rather than we build with communities, we transform them to the bigger community we name Sierra Leone. We, the educated people, them misuse and abuse the community for preach tribalism and divide.
So they go hold the rest under.
The Sierra Leonean is still aware of the community, but now the community is not one of development, it's one of protection. The one and they we see under so if we allow them and kind of power, then go do this. But let us look at Sierra Leone over the 60 and more years. The two main political parties, them way they mess way up, they also don't take power, they don't gain power for some time. Has there ever resulted any tribal war in Sierra Leone? If you ask me, no. But these guys go all over the place preaching tribalism.
Well, let nobody not do anything.
Well, for make nobody not sit down and get themselves out of the poverty of mentality.
Mm-hmm.
When are the biggest poverty we'll get? You will find very educated people preaching that divisive mentality, that principle.
You know why? I'm glad the way you bring this talk here. Now the fakeness span we try for live life that we know to we life. You see, we are programmed naturally to live a certain life, but we allow others them for program we in the way where it's not beneficial to we. Look like, for instance, Eurocentricity, they talk about romance. You in Africa, they talk about Rome. The kind of love what we get is about nutrients, it's about sharing. Things same way they give you yayam. And they see relationships, okay, go sit down pancakes is there. How then they struggle? Just the simple fact say we are fake, we false, we deceive ourselves. It's not romantic, you know they show me romance. But where is sick, where in the hospital, the man bring flower come and card for him. Where he come pick up, now card and flower I bring, not a serious man, look at card and flower. Because romance is not meant for Africans. African, where you seek, they're not they bring flower, then they bring provision, then they bring nourishment, then they bring food, then they bring pepper soup, then they bring lucozade, then they bring lunch or meat. That is our own love. Now that's make now Africa, where woman gets big waist, they say, oh boy, see the girl in backyard. Because for we, that is beautiful. Cut neck, when they say a segmented neck, now the West will not find. So it is pretty. It's the finest thing that a woman with a cut neck. You know, even rickets when a deformity. So Africa and I find out, they say that girl, if you see, get fine couple food. In as much as when the European they say it's a deformity, so we not beauty. They say that girl get couple food. But the thing is, if we not appreciate things them in the African context, that alone are the biggest lie we don't put in at this position where we did. Because we're not able to appreciate what we get. We try to appreciate and build what not we own. Because Sierra Leonean, you get all kinds of sandwich. If you're not like bomber, it disorientate. You know the day said.
I will not go too far from the topic because
you know. So I just bring this because it's very important to let people see how then deceptions they are, how then lies they are don't make we don't do the way we do. Because the body parts they work, because then they work in harmony, then synchronized. But if somebody they can't lie to you just because you know wants for anybody work. So in the oxygen where the nose gets, now go keep all the oxygen, you know, because you don't have to share out the rest of the body. But what did the nose they forget? If the nose not share the oxygen, the whole body they die. And then they happen on Sierra Leone. You will get the blood when at the heart. He said not to share the blood. All the blood. What's in the happen? The whole body they die. This is what is happening in Sierra Leone. People and we get an organ for run for the system for able function. They hold and they keep it to themselves. They say they're the thief. Well, how can you steal from yourself?
Now, we can say everything about what is wrong about the Sierra Leonean, and the beat will continue. And I'll tell you something, the Sierra Leonean not even 1 year what's wrong about them. It's showing now. Today, we have less than 6 people listening to us. We not hear what's wrong, but we want to hear what's wrong but the other man. If we be continue, they cost this, cost that, how they don't if we see the jama, how they come.
But that's not what we do here.
We are
Fortunately.
We are a people who take joy in suffering. I don't say that just now. We take joy in suffering because 1, we don't understand who we are. 2, rather than we take effort for change with condition, we they take effort for talk about what the other people they do wrong, what we self they do wrong. We point the fingers, while 3 point back at us. We take joy in talking about what has gone wrong, not connected with us, but what has gone wrong connected with other people. Boy Jalo will never sit down and ask himself, what is wrong about me that I need to correct? But I would always see what is wrong about Imran. And I think when I get a saying or a parable or whatever from the Bible, we say, if you want pluck waiting from somebody, I look with the thick way they with you, not so. This is the clear representation of this fakeism way they talk about. We so fake that we not see what's wrong with we, but we see everything about the same thing way wrong with we in other people. And because of that, we not get time for sidom and collaborate in the sense that we look at what is not right in all of us. Let's say, let's change this. But instead, everybody pretends to be the son of God, whilst every other person is the son of Satan. And if you are saying you are the son of God, the next man sees you as the son of Satan, the two of you are on the same level. You are both wrong. You understand what I mean? Now, this no problem. This drug issue, then they make noise, but so, as alone. Now, poverty of the mentality, now it allows Sierra Leoneans to get involved in drugs. When we've been doing that program on drugs, I gave a background about it. Historical background. Because Natiwa know about. I work in Sierra Leone 20 years of my life. And I tell you, say, from the days of Shaka Stevens, drug had been a problem in Sierra Leone. What I didn't tell you is there had been a connection of one specific group of people who in the trade or traffic drugs for make money for support certain venture where they are on the pan. I go refer Sierra Leoneans, let them go back to 2001, 2002, and find out the findings of the Department of State of the United States of America. They've had records about Sierra Leone's involvement in drugs.
Okay.
And they've proven it. Okay? During the time of Ahmed Tijan Kaba, during the war, of course, drug been all over the place. That 11 years of wasted time, drugs been all over the place. During the time of Ahmed Tijan Kaba, the drug became officialized, and even his son was involved in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, true.
This Zainab Kande, when they talk about so, when they say I'm born this speaking when I be in Peking, she was involved in it.
We done it on the radar long time ago.
Now we see somebody, you don't tell these people what they need to know. You remember the last time I said there are things about this issue. I'm not going to talk them for confidentiality reason. Let not jeopardize the investigation.
That's the mature thing to do, which some people know they do.
Are they come? Are they come? All this noise about who is exposing what is part of the poverty mentality. You may know some of it, but you don't know all of it. And as far as I know, all drug-related institutions have been investigating this thing since the days of the last government. In this government, then can now and find out, say, there is more official involvement in drug trafficking and money laundering, then step up the investigations. The tracing of this Boladios to Sierra Leone was not done by information from any of us. It's part of the processes of investigation. And part of the processes of investigation where they gone, they know each and every Sierra Leonean and foreigner were involved in the drug. But because of official issues, they would not say what they have to say publicly until they have enough evidence to incriminate who they are incriminating. I told you that day. Today I saw another information about who is buying or who has bought 3 houses in America worth 2 million. I know all that. But you don't jeopardize processes by talking. Another thing about with poverty, we talk and we talk necessarily.
Flippant.
When you want to tell them correct, you know what they tell you? Now book talk you they talk. What in some of we if you know 1/10 of our they behave on ourselves?
You know,
I know we don't tell you all of this since a year ago.
we don't talk and be here. Because as we can always tell people,
I not tell you say there is a station that is monitoring the Atlantic region from Stavanger.
Yep.
I not show you the picture.
Yep. You see,
it's not about me coming to find. I don't want cheap popularity. What I want is that we move from this mental poverty. Where Bob Marley been go sing 1980, that stadium na Zimbabwe say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Will not be understand them. The poverty of the mind is the biggest and greatest poverty we'll need for fight against.
What do you say? So this issue of flippancy, it don't create a lot of sabotage in our country, self-sabotage. Just because one person want forget accreditation where he not deserve, where he not qualify for. There are lots of adages in our society where say give you much cooler, talk half left half. Waiting the left hand, they do let the right hand or no. You see, if you then are the diaspora, as I can say to quite a lot of people, they've come here, they have lived here for decades, but at their address no more change. Nothing else not change by them. Now just then do in 9 change. The mentality remain intact. Where you then are here, where the police force don't dig into an investigation, every citizen the back off because you interfere with the investigation, you pervert the cause of justice because of information the way you talk. not correct, it prejudice the case. Now that's make even a where big people like can go on television, but issues they ask them about issue within a court. And they say, I rather don't talk about it because it's in the court and I would not make any comments on it. The facts say Holland don't get interest in this case. We get Interpol involved. Some of them talk there for court. If anybody gets anything for talk, you know, for talk to the people, you talk to the police. Call the police. Tell them what you know, what you sabi. If you go be useful, then go
Then
ask them for what you get.
I don't know if it's useful or not.
Exactly. Because right now they are saturated with information. Some of the information are not even
As a matter of fact, they are not investigating the trafficking routes anymore.
They know the route now.
They know the routes, they know everybody involved. They are investigating each and every one of those suspects, their financial status and how they come about the wealth.
Yeah.
And that you cannot hide. That one you cannot hide it.
Some people have already, when they don't call their name, just as you rightly say, and not go pinpoint them. So they build 3 houses together. 3, not to bungalow, not to Tonoso, mansions.
And let me tell you now, they are not only investigating people, they are investigating businesses. No business, not a gap to my yesterday. Tomorrow morning, they don't worth billions of dollars. Not in Sierra Leone, not anywhere on earth.
Anywhere. You walk up the ladder.
Yes. So they are doing their investigations. But that's notwithstanding. Let we ask ourselves, why do we even have business to be involved with drugs in Sierra Leone? A country where every district gets a potential for make that district day into a multi-billion district. Why? Do you know?
You know, any society we get poverty of spirit.
Do you know?
And they look for microwave oven for make them get wealth overnight. Because if we get the things that we God bless we with, we get the kind thing we get now with water, the kind fertile soil where we get. What else do we need? Because this issue of drugs, brother, this issue of drugs
has a mineral, not less.
International, it is everywhere in the world. But every society, they try for control them. They try for bring a country to the bare minimum because mortal man inside and the prostitution with it, drugs go taking with it. But in we own society, the people away for control the thing. Now then they inside them. And then they do them for we own society. Then they do them for go other ground. In the world now, we are connected, interrelated. What thing they affect England, they affect Sierra Leone. What thing they affect Sierra Leone, they affect America. And that's make they can pass the drug in Sierra Leone. For making rich inside there, we get well. So this quick money, as the year so they don't jump inside with the I mean they can talk say, they say you know, we get this mentality, we they behave like Mina. Any mango as he jump inside water, he turn fish. I'm not a turn better fish with the turn Mina.
Ask you certain questions and I want to let you answer them without pointing to Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a drug baron who is still rich? Go back all around the way there, Pablo Escobar, this, that. Then they still get money.
No.
You know why? You know why countries then they fight against drug?
Now because outside drug day, crime day. It go side by side with crime. That's now one.
Mm-hmm.
2, where you young people them wait for gain at the labor force, don't get into drugs. They are no longer productive.
That's the more important thing than crime. Crime is a secondary issue. The developed world is concerned about its demographic productivity.
Yeah.
The Northern Hemisphere countries, Europe, the Americas, then get old population. Let anybody go find that out.
A fact. That's a fact.
Then get population where most of the people they are above 55, where they soon retire. In fact, I've been listening to some talk then there's their way then they talk say Europe go able overcome this problem of an aging population because Europe now is more open to migrants. They talk about the America issue where Donald Trump they drab migrants. Say he's making the greatest mistake because reproduction levels don't go down na the Northern Hemisphere countries. But migrants coming into Europe, they account for stability in the labor force, especially in those areas that are services. Whereas America now, the migration don't begin cause problem for them. Then farms they will be in the operating or they operate anymore.
They get serious problem. Nobody know they for quick.
These them not they work much now. So very soon the economy is going to collapse.
It therefore affects them big time.
You see, I wonder we pay attention to this.
Mhm.
The productivity level is the primary reason why there is a global fight against drugs. Not only crime, wait man. If they don't control crime, they will control them. No way are they sleep, I left me the mouth open. Nobody know they can knock the mouth for thief me. Now glass are there. Okay? If you don't control and they able control and they know what thing for do. When you reduce poverty in society, crime they done.
It done. But
Okay?
the mountain they can't broke you so the man get television, you get television. All man get television.
What say they can't if
You dey eat beef, you dey eat beef.
well. So not only crime not the issue. Now the productivity level in the society not the concern. And the target of this drug issue is taking a political dimension. A global political dimension where the Northern Hemisphere countries they're not happy about them. So they will not stop at anything to find out who and who is involved. That much I can talk about.
It is clean.
Because a lot of people don't know this. This they sell drug. This Allah boku talk low left farm. You know the reason make we put us alone? Would they Allah make noise attempts of West Africa? Would they fool we self?
But they delayed we serve. That is how they say. This is what I'm saying.
I wonder you listen to this side. Where people disrespect knowledge. And Sierra Leoneans disrespect knowledge.
Big time.
Nothing works. Knowledge is not about going to university and getting a PhD. It's about learning how to manage your environment, how to manage your resources, how to manage that which will make life comfortable for you. Having a university degree does not make life comfortable for you because you are going to wait for somebody to employ you. And if you don't have that employment, you either became a rebel out of disillusionment, or you go and join cheap groups that will recruit you into drug trafficking, etc., etc. But when you have an education that can allow you to be independent, that can allow you to identify the value of your resources and add that value to your existence, then you are educated.
You left one from the management where now for manage with behavior. Because if you're educated, you go sabi for manage your behavior, then you go understand what's in emotional intelligence, how for treat others around you, how for for prioritize where they affect other people.
You know, to make we know they get that correct, Nasalon.
Talk to me.
We have a poverty of education.
Yep.
Where education no, is not right for we. Where education they train we into advanced clerks and servants.
Yeah.
And when we don't have job, we become disillusioned. We they begin glorify and deify certain people who get job. So their emotional states they change. They feel they are better than others, so they will begin to insult and misuse people. It's the education in Sierra Leone that is our problem.
Yeah, big time. Because I mean, they talk to somebody, we call me, they ask me some question, we listen to a program, he say, hey, no, now then Lebanese, this, that, now I say, my friend. I say, then Lebanese, they are what they call Lebanese, so when they come to Sierra Leone,
They were poor like rats.
they were poor and they not become as Lebanese. The first one away can car Syria man. Now I'm even culturally, when we talk about this demography, people don't pay attention. If you notice, the people in the village, when I see with man, they say Poto Syrian, Poto Syrian. They don't say Poto Libanese, they say Poto Syrian. Because at that time, Lebanon be there inside Syria.
Lebanon never existed before 1950s.
Exactly. So a lot of people, they're not hungry for knowledge. When you know them kind of thing here, then you're able to place certain things there. You're able to rationalize certain things there why they happen. So you go say to yourself, why they picking and they say Poto Syria, they don't say Poto Lebanese. Because at that time, now then one and they come. And now then we don't do what in the man call a kashake. Antofosu. What's in that? Kashake. We don't pledge ourselves to them. How? We do an awala, we do an the diamond place. Now, wala, you want to go plant rice. Una get properties, una get small pepe. Just because una want no one for make a cooperative, let everybody be involved, make everybody benefit. They say, hey, we go trust money to the Lebanese for local plant. So they go to the Lebanese for pickaxe. Then go to the Lebanese for hoe. Then go to the Lebanese for, because when they get what they call them kump, that means when they get the kump, what they call a cooperative. But the cooperative not involved, forget that money from the local people then they go to Lebanese. Then when you come for do the laboring work, they say for go to the Lebanese. Well, the Lebanese now, they go trust for this, trust for that. By the time when they don't plant down the money, when they don't go take, it pass the farm when they don't do. So now the Lebanese can for benefit everything. So then just the plant, then go transfer to the Lebanese. Now that's
we invite people, let them make telephone calls because this discussion, not to me and Mr. Ture no more.
Yeah.
If we mean for make Sierra Leone, now begin discuss Sierra Leone.
So during the Tewoge Marketing Board and Rice Corporation, now the Lebanese benefit past the local people, but not only the Lebanese cause the problem. Now we go pledge ourselves to them. And at the same thing at the Diamond area, when they make the Diamond Corporation for make the local people and go benefit. The very local people and the chiefs them when they give the waiting and then go to the Lebanese for the
civil servants them
yeah.
will be
go because now the Kono area, now shovel them they go take, then go take 8 pan. Because they need the 8 pan them. Go take 8 pan plenty. Go take money for feed the library. Then when they find the diamond, una all when they go find the diamond, una not be nothing but diamond, not be value diamond. I go to the Lebanese, he look at me say, that's one that to shell in the photo. That's not a better diamond. Look at the black. Get it to Leone. So you cannot blame the man. Nobody do business for us.
Get that to Leone, go buy gramophone, they dance all night.
Yes, they go buy them 15 battery radio. You know? Then Uda go buy snuff, he buy snuff. He chat with his snuff. Because then they make Muslim, more than I want for drink rum. Then they're not saying a Muslim, they drink rum, now snuff. And snuff, they do the same thing with alcohol, they do.
And then they buy that, they call mint, remember?
Yeah. Not all them they send for go buy small picky. Why me buy the call mint? You go pack, you bring a cam. If you don't mix except what you trade, they beat you back. You know? So these are the things. Because a lot of people, and they blame the Lebanese and they blame the Lebanese them. They say before to get buy you, now sell you. Now we sell to them.
And now repent today.
Now
As
we sell to them.
as we talk, now that make we involve in drugs. But how can people be in high state offices? Then they go involved in drug trafficking. Then they go involved in money laundering. You are head of state, or you are minister, or you are connected with an institution of a state where you can turn out billions of dollars per annum if you only you think properly. You organize the affairs of the state properly. Una le fall down there, una they go put on by international criminal activity.
You know why that's happen again?
Mhm.
I'm glad also we can talk, you can bring another layer. Because I can tell people and say there issues there, they feel by your bass. Say your bass, they by layer. So we pull a layer by layer, and how you they do so. You see, what did not happen now with society? This cooperation, when they amongst we, it don't kill something. Humanity and empathy. If them people are in the position as a leader, then they empathize. What's in that empathy? Put yourself now other people in your own position. As then is saying that the Bible, do to others as you like them do unto you.
Okay.
If not done there, we be don't hold on to some of them things and not go happen. Because you go think twice.
We encourage members, let them call. We want this discussion. We want this conversation. We cannot just be talking about who that they sell drugs. So that now we talk what you go do for stop this. What you go do? Because if not, I don't tell you now the history. From the days of Shaka Stevens, line drug trafficking be. Shaka Stevens took notice of it. He came out with a bold issue for try for stop him. The man will be given the most support before the 1967 election. He excommunicate him. He excommunicate him from Sierra Leone. This what's in that Lebanese day name? Oh yeah, I don't forget his name. But later, after that man was asked not to come to Sierra Leone again, he was declared persona non grata. Now the 10 Jamil Said Mohammed come into the
One
picture.
Lebanese, he dressed another Lebanese.
You understand?
Yes.
And there has always been records that these people have strong links with Colombia. Some of the businesses where they do connected with drug trafficking. There had always been a record that certain people from West Africa be involved in drug trafficking in Freetown. Okay? Enes Shamel, that's the name of the man, the Lebanese, Enes Shamel. Shaka Stevens excommunicated him from Sierra Leone. And Enes Shamel died, I think, 5, 6, 7 years ago in a French prison for the same crime of drug trafficking.
What do you think about drug not in way, not so the person in one way they take and nobody become addictive. Drug not the thing anyway, you when they sell and the addicted by the money because na easy money. Then
But
the one where they take about
the side about drug
the one where they
issue,
take about except they get your own addiction. Anybody will go into drug, whether for take them or for sell them, they left for.
the worst side about drug issue is that most of these monies, they don't use them. Because it's difficult to move big amounts of money in this world, especially nowadays with electronic systems.
For clean the money and for clean and noisy.
The cleaning of it all is the transfer of it.
Yes.
Nothing I call money laundering. This na dirty money, I move them from Norway, go Sierra Leone, I put them in a bank account. I use that money for bills na Sierra Leone, like a nightclub, where they pay me back money. Then that money they returns from and then they bring and come back now Europe. That's the money laundering. So officially now, I can move any amount. Let me tell you something. Most of these big businesses you see, then they do money laundering, yeah?
The family, what when they talk about money laundry, that means to say then they broke the money, then they broke them, then they was them. The drug business, they produce dirty money. Now I make them mostly they get money, stack of cash under bed, then dig hole, put them on side. Because where you they go for go pay then kind amounts then they create suspicion. So they get for fend away for let them broke the money, bleach them, clean them, fine. And for do that, then get for get some side where they go put them. With that side now go the lay egg, then the egg go to come out as clean egg, fertilized egg. Then they bring a Canada Europe as clean money. So they all the fence side for go.
Well, then now they bring and come. It's simple. Are they go open company in a salon as a foreign company? The law of salon allow me for repatriate my profit. Sometimes the business now they even make $10,000 for a year, but by money laundering, monies will be put in my account. Then I go to repatriate $10 million per month.
Mm.
Yes, it's official. It's a business. I have a nightclub. People go there every night, so I make a lot of money. But the fact of the situation is, forensic auditors can pick out whether you're really making money or you're just laundering. And that's the stage where this investigation is now. So all who that go and talk about now keep quiet. Oh. You know what you do? You know what you do? At the end of the day, a lot of big heads are going to be taken out.
No, heads are
In
going
all the political parties.
Heads are
There
going
is a list of them who are collaborating with
of
drug
course,
dealers.
of course.
In all the political parties.
But how many times you don't
Nobody don't use this as a political instrument. Oh, you don't see that? A drug that they sell.
on both parties, they all depend on all where they are waiting the 2%. Anything where they happen, they all know about it and they only get caught.
That money where they go keep in a bank in a Lithuania, they under investigation.
Papa, make him call them Osusu. Now Osusu ministry then they run. You know, I can always talk for say any society where people they know the reason, they know the think, they know they use their aid, it not will ever be reasonable. And that is what we country don't turn into. And when you look at this whole thing with all seriousness, just look around what's in the work? We got a system when they make APC, SLPP, APC, SLPP. Now we the ordinary people, now they pan color green and red. These politicians and they pan relay, then they pass baton to themselves. You know, I read them talking at 10 years. Who that they involved for the 10 years? Not to me and you, where they suffer. Now them. Then at the stratosphere, up at the stratosphere. Party no they. Now contracts, deals, Osusu. That is who should have this, who should not have that. And then at the end of the day, they make plans them how for suppress we for the way they now the natural world for let we continue for suffer. Then we they busy. APC they so, SLPP not so. While at the end of the day, what would they go for go buy rest? APC or SLPP at the same price. What would they go to the pharmacy if they say Codino day for APC, not for SLPP? What we go to hospital if they say dogs are not there for APC, dogs are not there for SLPP.
So, what's going to come out hospital now? All man they suffer.
Exactly. So the suffering, when the campers suffer, we all are the same suffering. But then very people there, then the fly can Germany, now the best hospital in the world. They can in England. Now the new side where they go.
Imran.
Yes.
Now we look at them logically. Does flying to Germany or whatever make any difference? Let we say somebody gets a serious heart attack. We need specialist treatment within the next 3 to 4 hours or they die. You think they can fly to England and Germany?
No, they can't. for me, waiting
I
make we
wonder we look at logically. I wonder look at logically. Now tell these guys how stupid they are. Just say no, then they fly. That's it's normal. They will fly. But you just don't fly like that. Even the head of state, before you fly, get clearance. Not to so?
yep.
You know they come out, you go to other man country, not till you get today. Now we say one of them something happen, we need specialist treatment within the next 5 to 6 hours or he go die. You know, most of them they sick way, they're not able to fly, can't heal themselves. Because they don't say it publicly. These guys are just useless.
And we get for organize we safe and hold them. Now the side way Bobono de beer. How we go do that?
Now I mean they do so. They tell them
They
how
are there to serve the population. They are there to
they don't care about that.
Are they come, my brother? Now let me premise. If when you come now, you suppose for make sure say hospital there where they work. Provide them in a way where the essential things that what we need, water supply they work, because if water supply they work, it will reduce the amount of sick when people is sick. If because people them get pupuna the water, and people them get typhoid and cholera all over the place. So if they make all the essential services they work, it will reduce the amount of illnesses. Then now, you make good hospital where we all go be proud of, we all they use, including the ministers, the judges, and all the one and what they call themselves elite. Now that's make we say, if they not make hospital, then get for America and England for treatment, anybody will fly come out, they not come back. We for make them clear, say, it is not acceptable. If we then here, you not make services for that we all use, then if you come on here, you go not come back inside you. Left inside you go.
Mr. Ture,
Yes, sir.
these guys don't care about everything you are saying. I want to let you know that.
We're not for the media talk and for we the people them.
And the people also don't care. You know why? We take soft pleasure in suffering.
Well, look like say they enjoy them.
Yes.
Would they enjoy the suffering?
We they enjoy them, Nasalon.
Because now, yeah, Tony Blair carry picking on a private school. People in Barantana they say no. If you they provide school for we for use, you they go to a private school. That means the school where they make for we no good. We not agree. Another minister follow suit. Whatever they call that about. The people in Baranta then say you cannot be providing services for we. Then you they use alternative service. No. If now you cook the soup, we all for eat the soup. Like somebody go to one restaurant for go eat. If they complain how the soup not sweet, he want money back. He depend the argument, and then say he want to talk to the manager. Few minutes and then see the manager. The man say the manager not they come out. Few minutes and then see the manager come. That's why he belly high before him. He get to speak in my mouth. He can't inside the restaurant. They say, I was looking for you. He say, yes, I go next door, I go eat. Because the manager, the thing where you want complain for. Now he make himself not they eat in your restaurant. Now the next restaurant they go eat. You know they eat in your restaurant.
Mr. Ture.
How you gonna eat what you cook? You know they eat them.
Mr. Ture. Tony Blair, people then talk, he check the situation, true or false.
True.
The other minister, people then talk, he check the situation. You know why that's they happen?
They get empathy, they get feeling for the people.
No, sir. You are wrong.
Well, talk to me.
Go and check the records of the people who protested. It's the people who are members of the political parties of those people. In Sierra Leone, everything is going wrong. There are people who come to social media and I want to get bad at you know want to win a power.
Yeah. Most of them, you're right. You're right.
Mr. Toure.
Yeah, most of the people that will protest now, the backbenchers them from the same Labour Party.
In Sierra Leone, we make our politicians gods and semi-idiots who are cousins of gods. So nothing will work. Now we face the fact of we ineptitude. We can talk until thy kingdom come. Nothing will change. You know why?
Mm.
When Boy Jalo talk, then say na APC. Because APC not dey na power. The day when APC dey na power, if I talk the same thing, then say na SLPP.
That is the
We
same.
have a mental poverty. We'll never accept. Talking is good, but if we talk in the midst of mental poverty, nobody understands what we are saying.
Yeah, some of them they talk now, they say because they don't promise we position where PC can have power. Me not
At 70, I don't need anybody's position. Only need a people Sierra Leone. I go there, I go do what I get for do. And if even I get billions for invest now, not a good day. If even APC then a power, if not the same rubbish they go on, not a good day. You know what you do?
Mm-hmm.
I know they take me life inside things they go on where I'm not able to talk. I can't suppress my feelings for idiots. We all get equal rights in this world. Okay? We all the pass here once, and we all prepared and die left country, Gui. And that we get for change. That poverty of perception. Hold on, God mark them. Then in the life we are the chosen few. There is no chosen. Who sign at the Bible and Quran where God say I chose certain people, I left other people?
So the elites.
You see,
the stakeholders.
if we forget Sierra Leoneans out of this quagmire where they don't fend themselves, we get to use a lot of rational thinking, let the people then see say everything where they go wrong now their fault. But look at simple election. Before the election, everybody was together traveling helter-skelter. Whether they go America, whether they go England. The same Kabudi open they go England and America with Samoa Kamara. Today now then they say Samoa na inget nan. Oh, na no been seeing it na that 10 day. Now they travel with them.
Because the Arab say they go win, they go give them, they go mondo them.
Yes. Now that election done, they don't mondo them cocaine money. So everybody keep quiet. Now it's Samoa that is at fault. Samoa don't sell game. You go to Madabi and 10 million. Yes, we know all that. But please, can you spare us that crap and shut up?
You know.
Usauna been there where one man pull the whole show. Usauna all been there. Why una not been stop him? Why una not been come public and tell the public say, this man not a listen to you? You know why politicians and they treat Sierra Leoneans that way? Rather than we treat things logically, we they allow them for play on we emotions. And some of we they not they play on we emotions. That's why a man like Boy Jalo Jamboya will never be popular with any political party.
And that's make I tell quite a lot of the one and when they come with the cliche say, oh, now the them, the young people then come. The young people them they are as corrupt as the old party. In fact, they even worse.
Now the young people and they sell drugs so.
They even worse.
Drugs so officially.
In fact, them bold pass Mami Water, them bold pass demon.
Now then they sell drugs officially so the young people.
Look Ben Kefala. Look Ben Kefala how they behave.
This drug issue, all of them are in the know, yeah?
Of course they know.
All of them, and everybody they get in court. But a few, they all know.
You got for them the cabal. You got for them the cartel.
And I go tell you
syndicate.
I go tell you something today. There is a link that is still not made public for several reasons. There is a link, and that link is a Sierra Leonean. We have an ambassador in America, but there is a second ambassador.
brother,
Stop it there.
the brother, all man be the one that say, why this president the fly? Why the fly? Now we know why now.
From the time where this drug issue come up on Asia and they fly again.
Before this drug issue come, about a month or so before, then all man say, not the fly. Because
Yeah.
he was cheap.
But if you don't get information,
Yes.
say this thing don't come out to
Because then drug people there, they are very informed because they get senator they involved.
arrest
You get LAPD they involved. MI5 involved. Then they only give information. So they be don't tell and say, bra, that was you don't full. So if you don't see don't for let it breeze blow. Now they pass and catch one, second they pass and catch ambassador na Guinea. And the one where they make noise,
you know,
the way they make noise. No, the international consortium make the arrest them yonder. It don't say whether they on the radar.
The Guinean forces only went on instruction. There were 6 international there waiting for him.
Yep.
And people say he's under house arrest. Yes, he's under house arrest, but not in Conakry. Not in Conakry.
Yeah, people are not anything.
And not in Sierra Leone either. Okay? You see, this Boku talk, Pansalon people.
Where you see, they ask the Salon government, say, may they lift the money immunity. That's how serious the situation is.
A trap. Whether they lift the immunity or not, it has already been lifted internationally.
Yes.
A trap.
And they say, no, they say, Uda play with sheets, now they smell your hand. They know what they don't play with. So they say, no one pull them. And then now for pull them, they not go left them. So the man go there. Just like how they be the old weird people that without charge. Now waiting. That's why instead go there the language there.
All waiting the international community need for not to that man has been known. Okay?
Me now one thing me know about the international police force. The first person will engage and they make it do plea bargain. Tell me all what you know. When they can go to America, we'll go put you now. All the money we get with the left hand, they call them plea bargain. Papa, you don't see them before. You don't see them before. They hide the identity. We don't see them before. That man, they talk like Polly. They talk like Canary.
I want to ask you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that time for that ship we can salon where they say they don't know what to bring the ship that week day. Now we hear about that plane we can land with middle net, head of airport security, go there, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Then suddenly then say somebody don't go pay the fine for the people them, not to so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now they go no more.
Me man, now the jigsaw puzzle, it just they fit. All man, it just they travel. They saying oh fly no more bets. Well, we don't know why they fly bets now distributor. And I be the distributor, so I be the open new stores them. And the stores them brother, the stores them at the embassy them. It be just the open embassy them. Pantare the monkey say everywhere.
Right? Adebayo been done they try for one una, but una no they understand because una they talk no more talk.
Yeah, Adnan talk am. Adnan don't talk am long time. Adnan me don't talk am. Libanese Adebayo, he don't talk am. But you see, people
He don't talk am direct, but the way he talk am, we don't understand the message been go. And that was around 2020, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Not you so?
Yep.
Okay. Now they go no more. Now they go no more. Now they go, yeah. You see, this poverty, what they talk about, we not get business for be poor in Sierra Leone. And the people of Sierra Leone for try find out what in their country be how the country be. When the people of Sierra Leone know wetin the country be, how it be, then go put aside political sentiments and put before the country. Then this year we'll begin talk about the need for me to bring with traditional leaders them back, not so.
It's a must.
Bringing them back go help we for know that we be. That is especially if we provide them with a framework, say, okay, we need una come back, we dey give una this level of authority, Lorna help we for fix this country. They will come and do exactly what thing will make we country go before. Because as it is, country no go there, no get God papa, no get God mommy for court case.
And we for make a clear job description for them. We purposefully focus on we customs and tradition. Because where are the area they talk about we moral guarantors. These people are supposed to have been our moral guarantors, then chief they are.
Hey, exactly, not all that.
Then
Ghana,
also
Ghana get a council of chiefs, not the moral guarantors. Botswana get a council of chiefs, not the moral guarantors.
and
South
also with parliamentary commission, as you can always say now, we get the ombudsman. The ombudsman is another person where they help for regulate certain things that were not supposed to happen. When for they look into them thing they are. You know, how we go get a country? Other person they can't give with them program. We fashion with man program. We are not white. You know they work for we.
We even have a program in Sierra Leone. Now we ask that question.
But I can't give you something where if you buy a program, they make they tell somebody wake it up and with democracy. We not ever get democracy. Shut up.
We get democracy.
You know,
The African society get democracy.
So what I'm saying here, I'm not talking about the Afrocentric democracy. I am talking about the Eurocentric one where they can put now. We place where they say government for the people of the people and by the people. Where the reality is, even at them places they have what we do, you get some that are more equal than others.
That's another side of the big fool power.
Because
you know, on the other side of the big fool,
democracy does it exist?
It exists. It exists. It does exist. But democracy is not politics. Politics is part of democracy. Elections is not democracy. The elections is part of democracy. Democracy is when a society accepts, say, now we all get here, now we all for govern here, and now we all for shape the wealth and everything of the nation. Democracy exists. It's not perfect. Elections is a process in democracy. We dey do elections because not all 8 million people go sit down inside that small building at our age. They need for get representatives. But the will of the people is expressed that we elect you to go and represent us. That is not democracy. Democracy is the way of life of the people. If we live in a society where people and they share respect for each other, where people and they accept, say, if there is 10, for shame and everybody gets equal, or everybody gets according to an effort where they put for make this 10 happen, that is democratic. With traditions, we get democracy. The British never had democracy, they had autocracy. Now, no mistake elections as democracy. Even in England, not to the elections, now the democracy. Now the fact that the elected people, then they listen to the will of the people and then they act according to the will of the people. Like make a democracy. You are electing people in Sierra Leone who come and play Lord over you.
Baba, this last day will not elect nobody. You go not get results. But somebody did it.
And now then they play Lord. Some of them, even when you try to advise them, they think, oh, they are bigger than you. They should not listen to you. They are nothing but ordinary.
Talking about all of this, when I don't look at the anthropology of the country, one thing the way come alight, where now a reality, now other reality, that's where a lot of people are not visualize, they're not see. Do you realize that this hegemony, the way it happen at the north, is different from the way it happen at the south?
Yes, because there is a cultural difference in the practice of the same caste system.
Yes. The hegemony at the south is external. Then they use them against other people.
It then gets the internal one, no?
At the come. While we at the north, it is purely internal. Because we the northern of them, we hegemony. Now for say, I am different from all the local people, and I better pass them. While the south, now for suppress all other groups them, other than them. So the hegemony.
Let me tell you now about the southern hegemony.
Yeah.
The southern hegemony, they suppress the people them more than the north. In the north, we are tolerant enough to allow somebody to go all over the place boasting about who he is. But we are also open enough to criticize them openly. In the south, you don't dare criticize whoever is up there. You are dead.
No, they kill you. I not say there is extreme violence. We see them 2-3 days there where one man kill you with Iban in a toilet. Then the other one, it chop you with Kailang area, Kenema area. Now come on Tina one day. When they get land dispute, then they barbaric among themselves.
If I tell you something, you go believe.
But what I'm saying here is, when you come to societal hegemony, the one way we for work as one locally. Now the north, they want one person when they say that social person we get so. Come on there. This now with parties, this now with this, that. And they have parties.
That is out.
When he come, if they do the things them, just for they continue for hold them under. Because in one for be superior, then for be inferior. While then one and then they go all out for let the all other groups them down. Now that me notice.
Mr. Ture.
Yes.
One factor I will recognize. In the north, in as much as we get this hegemony, as you call them, the northern society more tolerant for accept criticisms. Especially if you criticize somebody we then consider as leader. If you do that in the south, you are dead that moment.
It reminds me of what the Tinuman called Burkis. Say locally, not a governmental dethronement of a chief. If they get a chief, they work for the people. The people they send them small beginning and go to the chief a court here. Then go cost them.
Yes.
While then they cost them, you get the other big man them, team up and they watch, they know they do nothing.
Yeah.
That shows say they are not happy with you.
Yeah.
That shows say they don't reject you.
And most of them think they know they end in violence.
No.
I want to take the synopsis of we country. There has been several dethronements of paramount chiefs in Sierra Leone since independence, not so?
Yeah.
In all the dethronements, and the outside violence be they not to the south and the east. Because in those parts of Sierra Leone, when you challenge the leadership, it's like you are challenging God. Then there's somebody make a comment, say, the Southerners, Then they succumb to then dictatorship and they because of poor society. Now tell the person say poor society is not Southern, it's Madingo. And it's not peculiar to Sierra Leone alone. It's all over.
all over, all over.
It is Sierra Leone, it is Liberia, it is Cote d'Ivoire. It is not the forest region of Guinea.
You're not Guinea Bissau.
You understand?
Yeah.
And the headquarters in Sierra Leone of the poor society is in the north.
Yoni Bana.
Yes.
That is Yoni, the big Yoni. That's the headquarters.
Yes. But not to the society, not the issue. Now the attitude within the people. The people's attitude in the south and the east is that once somebody done day before, he do good old and they follow. He do bad old and they follow.
Do not be questioned.
If you question them, it's equal to treason. Now he make today and they kill people then a free tongue. Yes, for the attitude.
Then they rule by decree.
Then they rule by what in them sabi.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Sierra Leoneans should know. The people in power now come from a background where you cannot question the leadership. If you do, you are as good as dead. When we had a northerner in power, then they go all over the place, they sing and curse them. He been kill person for that?
Nope.
Oh well. You see, these are some of the nitty-gritties we need for make people understand.
Now our own today for the same thing where they do for an escrow, they not jail person.
Sylvia Blyden did worse than Anna Hunt.
You know, exactly.
An escoma.
You know, in a locker.
He never lock him. Instead, what he do, he call on a state house, he make a special assistant. Special executive assistant. He make and they say, all right, sit down and allow they keep company, now make noise again. But now, that girl is in prison and they charge her for something we're not even connected with any of the laws them where they want charge her.
Not a crime. You don't commit no crime. You don't commit no crime. You don't do nothing wrong. Because when you're a leader, where you want to be president, you got a manifesto. Now you come offer yourself say I can do this job, and when you get the job, like privilege, and when you get a privilege, you get duty of care, and we will put you there. We get a right to critique because you have
the right to ask why is this not happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Now we left that word critique because people think when you say critique, oh, a bad thing, why you ask? You have a right to ask.
All thing bad now in Sierra Leone. Even what you they talk so they say you don't insult. They don't know the meaning of the word inside.
Even the office of the president has been made bad by the president himself.
Because inside now where you encourage somebody for broke the law. For tell person say make it protest, it's like eating ice cream, not a crime. Because it is in the Constitution. If it's in the Constitution, it will not be there. It's in the Constitution. Anything other than the Constitution is.
You know the biggest success of Madabio? It creates a system where then they copy globally.
Anyway, Madabio don't make.
Madabio Donald Trump they copy South America.
Madabio don't make the whole Africa don't know how not to run the country.
I say, look at Donald Trump. What you see that the biotactics. Elon Musk is the Mohammed Kane of Donald Trump.
Telling me. Now we say one go build Rivera. One go build Rivera na. Just saying it. Just saying it. It's not. It's not right. Just saying it. It's an insult to the people there. Insult to the world. And
well, it's a right to free speech. But not everybody use free speech because some people abuse it. You understand? Everybody gets a right to free speech, but not to everybody for use free speech because some people abuse it. That's what is happening. Now, let us wait and see. But the fact of the situation is, Sierra Leone is not a country that should be poor, except that we have poverty mentality. We they take fun and we they enjoy being poor. Because all they only support what's in the guns on Sierra Leone. Ask them, how much have you benefited from this thing? Believe me, none of them can show you anything tangible, except that now we party. Yes, now you party, so what?
It's so funny where Southern and they talk for say SLPP and empathy, where SLPP information, no get nothing to do with the South. APC, no get nothing to do with the South. All the party that we work on Sierra Leone, no get no Southern contribution. None whatsoever. It just show you, say, every group of people get a skill where uniquely theirs. You talk something about diversity in the North. Because of that diversity, they make all the party that we work, we succeed in the North than they. The only party where they make, where should have been a Southern party, PMP, it not even rise from the ground.
Just like how Sobeno rise from the ground at the north.
Exactly.
APC and SLPP, now minority people in the western area with a few people in the north and then form them.
No get nothing to do with waiting. Now the PEP.
As a matter of fact, if we want to be honest, APC, now Madingo party. Do you know that?
Yep. Most of the people in Amadingo.
A Madingo party. But you know where Madingo man, they talk about that. Now they don't get all kind label. Now Limba party, now this party, now Northern party. SLPP, now Creole man with whose chief chef, now them form them.
By Farmatas and Lamina Sanko.
Now then. Lamina Sanko, na Creole, Eteldre Jones. Now today, Southern party, where are we headed for? And why are we headed in that direction? It's simple. Mental poverty. You know think they bring mental poverty? When the people lack the ability for find out facts so that they go understand what it need for be understood.
The brother
Mental poverty.
1906, where this whole thing starts. Best part of the people and we start them political movement here upline. Now from Moscow, they come out. When they started, they start with societies, Northern society and Southern society. The Southern society na SOS, Sierra Leone Organization Society. But even then they make a mistake. Because if na Sierra Leone Organization Society for BSLOS, but they call her SOS, that's na Southern Organization Society. I go say that with authority.
But that's what they meant.
No. They say that Sierra Leone, then they call her Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone is deception.
Well, I agree with you. Anyway.
Mister, you they talk about qualities of people. One of the qualities that you've forgotten is deception.
Of course. You're right. I think you're correct. And now this week will not succeed in that country, then deceptions there. Then you get the PEPU. When are the Protectorate Education Progressive Union?
Mm-hmm.
Then I be the Northern. That the both school by the way, be then at the North. So now them, then chairman when attached to. Now in Lamina Sanko approach. Because Lamina Sanko, his dream was make Sierra Leone be one strong society rather than it be colony and protectorate.
Yeah.
Here in Wallace Johnson, they were so particular for make that happen.
Then comping them in the preach say let the British car with a two state na Sierra Leone.
Yes, Bankole Bright, and be the lead that argument
That
there.
two state philosophy, not so the Middle East is start on Sierra Leone. The
Sierra
British
Leone.
wanted to do it,
Yeah.
but Wallace Johnson with Ethelred Jones, we call himself Lamina Sanko.
Bankole.
Now then sensitize the people away the people and say no, we all for be one country.
And if I get life na me body, I go fetch let get public holiday when Lamina Sanko day. He deserves it. And Usai he go day right now, he go dey twist na his grave. Because na that man the slogan where SL people they use so na that man na him get that slogan they we say one country, one people.
And do you know why he came with that slogan?
Papa, we are here to tell people.
He did his research and found out that Sierra Leone, it no matter whether it talk Mandela or Limba Creole, we all know one people.
One people. We get more that unite
When
all.
somebody been they talk, now they say not to that's say you to from Musa, I say so place. I say, una they all over Sierra Leone. So now tell me, say you na Limba, say something now you think say you born na Limba country, but you na Madingo.
Papa, once you not Ture, we all get the same source.
You get
Every
to
river get a source. Every river.
district. You get to rain Apuja on district. You get to rain Kaila on Kono. You get them Bombali. You get them Cambia. All these two rays are equal.
Papa,
Just like Mimina Jalo. Any Jalo in Africa, na me.
every jalo, now the same Bobby then sock.
Na
Same
the
origin.
So what?
You know, then we name the like river. Every river gets a source. Some man go they wonder why Guinea powerful, why Guinea important. Guinea important because now the main water source they call them water tower of Africa. Guinea, most of the river.
Are they the Niger River come out?
Now they start.
One tributary of the Niger starts na Salone. But most people don't know that.
You know, we get a lot of knowledge we don't know about we country, Papa. I say we are not oriented in who we are.
Now the north Nakabadako in Adugu Falaba area, near a village where they call Beria Timbako. I have been there. I have seen it. I can tell people and say me na Sierra Leonean. I know Sierra Leone. But Kumande, I'm Sierra Leonean, so tell say born na de sabi. Now one of the things this will limit we back.
Until we are well orientated in who we are. We story. When
Mohammed say, Otin, Imran, that was one of my favorite Basgeda songs. Also, he be there for Basgeda.
Apa Basgeda, I be the teen for people, but the woman and the dress, they get them a fele. Oh, yeah, come on, Timbakala.
No, you telling me.
Yeah, come on, Timbakala.
We had it all over the place. Even Fulatong, them in get Basgeda.
Then the other thing back will be powerful, will be they teach people them how to respect and value woman. We get a mask devil, masquerade, where they do that. A lot of people have not significant. That they are in Jolly.
Jolly Fiari.
Now I mean they show the masculinity in femininity.
Yes.
How
and that song where then they sing Usayambe ya ya o. You remember that song, right?
Where Salema to? Salema to baye bibo. Bayo, you know. Yeah. All the moves the way they make now for sure femininity in masculine body. If not this day, they go talk and say na gay business then be deeper. But that was not the case. Now for sure the softness of a man, the tenderness of a man. So man is not about all violence. Let me I can tell some man that you're not going to have violence bad. Pass your mosquito at him up now, but of course you take violence for killer. You miss some mosquito, they tell you that you don't forget.
You can't go to extremes.
Hey, brother, you know, we have to, then we fuck with it, whoever say that, like it sound bad, it look bad. It's a reality. You're not going to have violence bad. That's why you try for kill mosquito with violence. Wait him after you something. You blow and you miss some. You dey dance maringa, they not beat for you.
Let you get yourself.
You know? But
Humble,
how we orientated in we tribe, in who we were. This is how we do. People in Sidon, then Afekelol. Waiting at Fakelol. I can see them the American and they do when they team up. Then they use adjective for each other and they try for outwit on how you they use language. Then also they tell stories. All that thing and they don't lost storytelling. And when maybe small while they go to school, one of the subjects that why they enjoy in a storytelling. Oh Lord, when storytelling come at it wide awake.
I tell you one thing you go believe.
Mm-hmm.
The human being, we all not the same, but we practice the same thing differently. When I came to Norway, I observed the way they picking and they play. I observe the way then they do things. Not just like how we on picking and they play in Africa. That game how they play in Africa, how they call a die.
Adai.
Then get an you know how then they play. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then on the way then they make it different, not so like we. Oh. But at the same game, where they jump with one foot. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then they call them paradis.
We call her Adai. Then we get
Yes.
Accra. 120.
All that day.
And then girl and they show them shape. Then they make when they're young and they ace the skirts. Then we they watch.
You we then talking about my couch girl
You know,
business.
Papa will get for dancing there. Me enjoy my childhood. They will get church. After church, we get
You I don't say that you but who beat
we
you?
get Jege Skyma. You remember Jege Skyma? That a woman,
All them game then they dinner, yeah.
you know.
Tell you this now. But the name is different. Then games then they picking then how they play them. Hide and seek, then get them. You see, one of the things where they talk about poverty, and one of the reasons we bring poverty to we is that we left within our natural self, we go take something we will not understand. We want to be that thing there. That fakeism now lead we to this condition. You been talk today about Malinkaya. Now,
Yeah. Now, McKinney, where will be the talk behind stage where they talk about Bombali, the origin of Bombali, you know, there was a huge presence of Manika people in McKinney when man be small. When will they go there? All
and then
day.
they make the gara where
Yeah,
famous for.
because they not be the iron gara and knuckle and the knuckle ping pang ping pang ping pang. Now that noise say the area all over, all over, all over.
We
So we
lost
talk,
all those things and we became somebody else.
yeah,
Somebody that we don't understand. Now we dey live in the fakeism and we want to be that person there. Now I make we dey go involve pan drugs.
McKinney used to get a unique smell of dye all over the tongue. You dey smell them. When they dye, they ferment inside them container, they weigh them, mommy, they get the yard. Then
I
McKinney,
want,
the
I want,
niche when
I
McKinney to get Nagara, while both town their own niche na the Gary. Every
want,
area get its speciality.
I want ask a question, and that question there,
Mm-hmm.
something are the ticklish to the Sierra Leoneans. They let them go find out. We man brabo do stay been by that Mercedes my batch. Oh now they call me back.
Hey, now with presidency they call Sekpende.
Now second yeah, but not second and I don't vex panam. It don't make the office look foolish, bro.
Well, you don't see the result of it. It don't put the bar down very low. Now all kind miliju will want be president because it so
Then
don't
we
look.
buy that motokade.
I hear about that to carry, but not member. Family, when I help we, when I do the maths. Now I can't tell you.
You remember the Terebaida Mutuka?
I don't remember.
Who's telling them he get the Oba celebration where he go there with them?
I don't know if now this one or the one.
Now last year, 2023.
Well, and you know, saying that the distributor, the stockist, they don't can pay.
I think question they asked for a reason.
Uh-huh.
2023 Oba celebration,
Mhm.
that was when he appeared with the Maibashi. That's now they call her my back. It's my bashi. Just like how then they pronounce Bolayosi name wrongly. Then they call him Bello just. It's not Bello, it's Bola. Bola. Fat.
Salon,
It's a Scandinavic word. Bolayos.
salon, no.
And his name is uh Yusuf Lai Daka. Lai Daka. Lai Daka.
My brother, Sierra Leone,
You
don't
notice
look.
that his surname in meaning?
Mm-mm.
And people learn, I mean, people learn they make roof for us. Like deka. Na roof. Without the roof us.
Don't make at them.
Yes.
You see, we now with society because we are so fake, we don't turn somebody who they talk about man language, na status. And linguistics not give you any added advantage for make you better past somebody else. You just have be one more language past the other person. And if the person not talk like the way where the indigenous people that will get the language talk now they
Mhm.
call accent. But when as alone not understand accent and for be proficient in the language, you can be proficient in the language, but get a bad accent. Like for instance, Limba them plenty proficient in Creole, but then get Limba accent. Minema and Moku proficient in Creole, then get Creole accent. Timni man, Boku proficient in Creole, but then get Timni accent. Accent does not mean you know a bit of the language. It just happened to say you get some dictions that were absent. Some alphabets are not in a certain language. Like we team them, J na Y. Who said and say jump na yum, John
Well, you know,
John.
say alphabet not there. Because before the alphabet come,
Mhm.
the people have been speaking that way.
Yeah.
So alphabet can make them talk.
No, well, that what you're saying is what I meant. So
Even in Scandinavia, they speak like the Timnis. In Scandinavia, I'm called Mohammed Boy Yalo Yamburia because J to them is pronounced as Y.
why?
And the Scandinavic Germanic languages then get 29 alphabets, not 26 as the Anglo Romanic alphabet.
Well, maybe they focus per we local waiting them when I in one people in Sabi. Waiting the man, they mix, they interchange Y for J, J for Y. Mean the man now, then
R,
RL
uh,
like razor, they say legal. Blade, they say braid. Well, if you want to know how accents they affect Sierra Leoneans in different way, ask me Nemale he read Alphatia. Then they pull all the R, Bishimi Ra Ramani Rahikura Ra Ramad Ra Chamad Ramad and read. Now make way me Nemani say La ilaha illallah, say Ra Ira, Ira Ra.
you see, the
Not to
fact,
Sabi, not Sabi,
fact that we they concentrate on
an
them things,
accent. Mhm.
hmm,
Yeah,
it is show with limitations in intelligence.
yeah.
Let me tell you one thing today, Mr. Ture. If we come for talk accent, The British don't respect your English because they know you have West African accent.
Accent, yeah.
But they don't care about that. You know what they care for?
Mhm.
Your ability to communicate and be
Because
understood.
language is to communicate. That's the use. Exactly.
And one mistake what they make, I'll tell you this today.
Mhm.
Every white man who able to talk English, they understand Creole.
Of course.
Every white man who they talk English, they understand Creole. If you feel say no, they understand, talk to them Creole, they answer you.
But Mr. Seven knows that we talk French. When they talk French, so what's the new when they talk and they recognize the English by the word. So I didn't know that part.
So this issue about sabi book, sabi talk good English, it's all a manifestation of how mentally poor we are. It's a manifestation of that.
The man say, at the corner eti, the canoe don't go yam na the eti. Now
It's,
Creole talk, but now accent that.
yes,
You
it's
don't
on us.
communicate. You know say the canoe don't jam the jetty.
Case done.
Case done. It's over there. But we dey take and make them a class thing because we get this caste mentality per we.
And the
When-
false
Because
pudding.
the man speak that way,
You think he's of a lower caliber. He's not.
exactly.
That's what he knows.
Don't sugar, don't sugar, don't sugar, don't sugar na quarter, don't push it, don't sugar.
Have you had pure
That's how
Chinese?
he talks.
Have you heard the pure Chinese speak English?
Oh my God. Then for say, let's have no get R, they say flight lies. The rice na lies. Flight lies. They say one man flight lies. He want Blockly. Blockly. You want Blockly? We don't have Blockly. Every side. Where in the man same they talk, we are trying to get it very happy. Same thing. But when it comes to we are local people then, we're not tolerant at all.
Because you are fakes. That's all. When they create class will not exist. When I create attitudes will not exist. And when I want for show off, what you are able to afford. So the best thing I go do, when I left all the gold and diamond laid on at the ground, when I go sell drug.
Oh.
After 2 3 months, the drug money, when I buy Mercedes, they pass with. I don't buy my back here.
Now the Mercedes and the see, they don't see the other aspect at the back door. Because you get veranda, and I make every house you get veranda, you get backyard. What you do in a backyard, they don't know the veranda.
One thing we take notice.
Mhm.
All the money I would and the grumble say, they go out of the consolidated fund. Have we sat down to look at our audit report for see how the money are reflect? Let we value. Let we value.
If I all the drug money, the money.
They come. I want you to listen this.
Mhm.
They talk slow because I want let people absorb them. Let we value the expenditures of we public officials. Let we value the assets and properties accumulation of we public officials. Then let we compare to the budget of Sierra Leone. Where are these guys getting this money from? You think now from the consolidated fund?
Tell me, sir. Tell me.
You don't understand what you are they talk. So I want to listen carefully. Like we brought Alpha Baal, they tell we about monies where then they spend na Sierra Leone, not so?
Yeah.
African Express. Do you want to Sierra Leoneans sit down, then value all the money they and look at the revenue of Sierra Leone. What's the revenue? I mean internal and external revenue. Almost we get from the international community, almost we get a locally. When I go see the discrepancy, we point to the fact that all the top people in Sierra Leone are involved in drugs. But when I know they pay attention, Now, not they pay attention as alone because now they talk plenty. Now it's time for Sierra Leoneans to begin to think and ask questions. All the money what they claim say with public officials then they spend, if you value them, you total them, it's far above what in Sierra Leone will afford. Both from external and internal resources that we collect as revenue.
What a G3,
Where is this money coming from?
what a G3 percentage at primary school, they say percentage now 100%. Now Sierra Leone, when they do election, then they get 103%, then they get over 100%. So you are right. If we we income what we get now we country, when I say now we income, when we make expenditure, the quadruple we income, then something is wrong. Something is
Mister,
not right.
Mister,
Mhm.
I they give you an approximation. If you value all the assets and wealth of all we public officials now, it is between 12 and $15 billion. And since these guys came to office, Sierra Leone has not handled $12 billion. Take it from me. I go end on it today.
Famulem now we come, now we they go. As usual, we get we brother them way, come contribute. At the contribution column, we know they go and see people are not call, but the one them way send message. One Moses Bori, he said and get
Alata.
a lata,
Gombula.
lata. Okay, lata, lata.
I
Yeah,
know it.
yeah.
Laugh fast. Yeah.
Then Mr. Contest say, Imran, that was one of my favorite basketball. Yeah, with a singer for you, Jesus. Sir. Well done, my brother. Kabo Kuche. Then Redemption Broadcast Network. Onana, you. Good evening, sir. Then Mohammed Conte come back again. He said, I came in late from work, brah. Now the work that. Waiting another man Konski. You know the left hand. You hang for the steering all the time. Well, you make sure say you keep the Motokana road, brah. You know, there you get Eddie and Anne's travel diaries. Because I once see the other Adebayo na big fool by willful. I not get waiting in it.
I know that they talk Nama, not say Sao Nama.
Okay, ma.
I know that they talk.
Then we get Snaya. We get Snaya. Eddie and Anne's travel diaries.
Crossing at the
Imran, he say, mother get to school. That you open to school. That is hilarious. They go up and down the cell. The man, in the hop. You know, then he say, Eddie, he say, but exactly he's going to grass on them. Of course, that man right now, they talk like canary. When they all like this, so they do plea bargain.
Why not?
Then Conotri say this red saga is bigger than what we are led to believe. The security apparatus is mixed with foreign entities and foreign intelligence agencies. The security apparatus need to be held to account. I agree with you, Conotri, 100% you are correct. There's some people that they look at surface. You know, man, when they think critically, you know, that very critical.
You know what thing you know they tell you. Me I know side they come out from.
Yeah.
Not all thing for talking at it, buddy.
They say talk of left half. And say some do care. They were not sensitized. Then they came overseas for checkup in the guise of being sick, but have diplomatic passports to sell cocaine. This is very interesting.
Interesting thing. The interesting thing is, I want to ask you one question before they continue.
Na for ask
Have you
Eddie
ever
and I.
have you ever sat down to look at why the expansion of high commissions and diplomatic embassies?
If the business they boom, you go for expand.
Hmm? Me not dey talk me not to me not talk half left.
Now you ask question, I give you answer.
Ah,
So now you provoke me.
Why give me?
Man, business,
Why give me? It do so another add another
man,
subtract.
business good, business they boom.
Right,
This na boom boom, boom boom business, boom, in a boom.
right, right,
You know,
right.
they say they are all involved, of course. That's na travel diaries. I would love to share two on Facebook.
On Facebook, they
Eh,
the link.
my sister, they are not going to Facebook for we. We don't
Now,
do the contamination.
if we dey broadcast on Facebook, now I say yes. We dey
Mhm.
on Facebook,
Then
guys.
say first time here, very interesting. Mr. JJ and Imran T. Thanks, my sister. We welcome you. Well, Naya we there. We did Naya every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Remember that single them me they sing.
Mhm.
How you born, you go sober. Now you dey where you paper. Well, now,
Na Janesco, na me they pull it interesting. They say,
yes.
I go beat you, na bitters, and they eat in a country, some a country butter scotch na 2 cents, then the rubber meat, then the chairman in our office, then a
There we
canteen street.
we go for sing them very soon. Wait
Yeah,
no more.
office then a canteen street.
Hey, you go
Probe.
how you born, where you paper.
Oh my God. You know, before we dey go, I remember one we salon brother where na be newsreader. Where we dey get there, we mix up there, they don't know starts now. Now Kabai government. Where Kabai government go cater them. Then carry and go to court, then go sentence them. Get a death sentence. The man a Creoman, late Dennis Smith. I be a newsreader. Dennis
Yeah.
Smith, when I carry and go na Clarkson prison block, where you see company there, now they say to them, they say to them, hey Clarkson, what's that you come? What's him bring you come? He said, I don't lipua. And I say, what's that lipua? He said, don't well.
But if free them, let me free them later.
You know, you can just imagine governments can catch all your opponents there. They put charges on the all, give them all kata. Give them all
Now we all end the niche them in charge, yeah? Me now God help me why escape
it's
there.
a joke. So
Now
you
we
say,
all end Dennis, we'll be there SLBS working the go panel programs. You know, call me firebrand.
well, Dennis, when they rample them, when I go to where a Clarkson block,
You know what and do Dennis?
mhm,
Because he be they call the Nigeria man the Mac Jabon because of that Yoruba Mac. They tell we then car with them disorder for kill people them 1998.
mhm,
We then send youths them out at people. They tell we all suffer, what you suffer. Then it's the whole land and chair in face. Yes, they did it. Me, before me. Now they then fire this man we now been driver, we been they run this motor car. Who then they call Mama Beach. Now before me then kill her. They were going to do the same thing to me had it not been for Maxwell Kobe. Maxwell Kobe came. He said, what in the happen now? And this man and I said, no, 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 no. This is not the way we do business. This man should be taken to Jewy. When I tell me go Jewy, the guy who been there, the Captain Ogu, he put me there, asked me all the questions, I answer. And I said, but why are they doing this to you? He said, you are a working public servant. You have nothing to do with politics. You know,
all you know happen.
things don't wrong, na Sierra Leone, but let us make it.
we turn the other face because it not affects we directly. This is the part of the mentality. If it not affect you directly, not to be business. When it affects you directly, thunder go fire them.
If you there with the group what they enjoy, I like it they affect other people, it's not wrong.
You know, to the business. No. And even the one where they suffer, like you, if you not directly affect them, like for saying in your picking, you know to a picking or not fumble. Hey, well, and he not set him out. What's
But
that's why you don't get so.
people were
You know, this is
if
it.
it
We
crime,
all the line who they watch. We all are spectators. Nobody know how for kind side for play the game. You will play the match, when you get caught in between. Nobody know they come for say no. We stand with him. He's right, and we are going to support his position. No, 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 no. Now maybe send and there. You know, we not say this go meet him and say be the waju big mouth. No see much like Bayaku.
the person dance whether you say they don't kill me now or go bridge. He dance.
Me when they don't flag me down. When they don't flag me down, then say me don't die. When I reach Narokupuru, some people they run away. They mean to say me a ghost.
You know think make people
Send them for me for that loss.
you know think go make people not run knife then see me in a salon.
Mm-hmm.
Now because then they hear me every day. They no say that man they alive.
The brother, if they beat you, if you cry, now when the beats not reach that level, the way they reach, you know they cry again.
You know they feel pain.
You they numb. Always you they gonna Never
You know
man and they waiting.
they
We
disappear.
have gone through it. We have suffered it. And the people that went us a beat person. Me before SSD beat me, let's say Jama beat me. Damn mass. I'm telling you.
Anyway,
Now
we are not here to open all wounds. We are here to heal the wounds.
And that's what we are doing. We have to bring them in there. We laugh about it. We see the humor of it. Then people are not for then they are really happy.
But maybe don't forgive them long ago.
Some people are there in denial. Let's hear what they're talking. I lie, then they lie. Then you make it because you know affect them. You know? Remember that story working pool? That Arata trap. When they make the Arata trap, Arata come out, they complain. Go to Bragoat. They say Bragoat.
Then the snake go kill the chief in West.
Yes. When they begin to kill fall now, fall the holla, they go, go. They say, I know you tell you now. Say this thing will affect we all. When the Arata can't tell them, say, hey, but this trap they can put a dangerous trap, they say, hey, not you inside house, me they go inside house. What's he got for do with we? You were there inside house with the people and they enjoy the chief, you know they can't share with we. Now I say, that trap they go see they get problem. Hey, but come on for me. They go to cow. Cow say, look out. Nonsense. What the kind of color come on before me? Me they go inside color. All time they complain, say me they poo plenty. They go to go the same thing. But when the snake bets the chief you have, the first thing when they call for and say them for cook for the guests, we can bury. Now fall and kill first. When they kill for, now more people they come. They say, the placas not do. They say, well, let them kill the goat. As they kill the goat, they say, more people than in a road. They say, well, we'll get for cook more. They say, well, they'll knock the cow down. Then kill them all. Arata, they're not church.
Well,
because nobody knows Arata. Arata be one them. And I didn't people like in the talk. Not to me business, you're not got nothing to do with me. You know? This is what we have to change.
Yeah.
We have to change that. Anyway, family now.
Everything that affects one person affects everybody.
Directly or indirectly.
Yeah. We get forget that mindset na Sierra Leone for make we begin make we country.
One person in the big country, one person in the poor country.
One day we go talk everything. Julius Madabio, not in one poor salon. One day we all tin done. I go Canada with the picture for all the brother with they on the drug business. I show Usalom people. I get the picture.
Papa, na matter be and the thing can chronic.
And I ain't there before.
Yeah, this now.
Even the one the way they work with right now, I have their pictures.
But until me, you know they there.
You did it. You did it. Now you know the. Pathway in Florida.
Well, if I really had to call you Nema, Bambulem, now they want that. Now we come, now we go. We love una so much, and we look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Do ya wanna share? It is not just for us, it is for the Sierra Leonean family. Whether you like it or not, Nina una brother. Good or bad, as people like you say, bad bush not for to bad brother. We all get a bad brother and a bad sister.
Bad brother.
All therefore try for tolerate one another. For let we be able to get a country where they work for we all. Famulem, na imranti, they say tata.
Me own bad brother, them be don't throw me, but I refuse for throw away. I still there. Now I make I say me name na Atamroko. Wait no more we get for laugh. Then say who laugh last.
You see this talk way talk, so like you one joke before they go. One full of man. Then go give Pikin Bele. 91 Kriopaka for can talk to Pajalo. They say, Pajalo, you know, see, they tell you, this thing will meet you so. Now we only meet. It take one man for born Pikin, it take the community for Menam. Bad bush not there for to bad Pikin. Now Pajalo say, Kono, is Sabi what they tell you now. He kill on the not get the boost and the throw there. But with them full of them, we get the boost where they for throw away. How lucky Pikin. It says, see hotel they tell you now sorti there. I don't direct and it. If you want, you go Ivory Coast. You want to go Lagina. You want to go Senegal. You want to go to Gambia. You can't do that na dangerous. You can't do that na poisonous.
Okay, family. Thank you. You know, it's good that we are making this fun because
it has to.
It help we for heal.
Yeah.
We country sick. But we're not going to take one mat for Menam. If we take one mat for Menam, we destroy them. But we don't talk the serious thing. Let we make joke, we laugh. All man go. We come back next time.
Now you theory, they know they work in a salon. A salon are the only place they use one water for one penda.
No, we not they use one water. They use ice now.
Salon are one water, bro. We may get this scanning on my foot.
I will not them be they put broomstone pie.
The person where they hold the towel, so they blow them. Then
they put broomstone and battery power on up and down.
So we have Flavinbo and that Violet waiting. And Violet or Flavin. Then we get something they call M and B. You know about M and B?
M and B.
Yes.
They use battery and how then they call them broomstone. How then be the green.
Then they use that.
Okay, Bamboo them. Thank you. We go meet up on Monday, yeah?
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this day I don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet, sweet salon. Enough for make this country fall. Mama salon. We like we salon. But this we land we love. Enough for make them fall. We like we salon. But this we land we love. Enough for make them fall. We like we salon.
Country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess a carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Chamucham, Maman Monica, Kai Bomb, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Shep, 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 shep. The people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. And the future, forgive them by scripture. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them by scripture.
I hear the love and loyalty. So we country salon, my how we day, my how we born. We sweet, sweet salon, we enough for make this country fall. Mama salon, we left we salon, but this we land we love. We enough for make them fall. We left we salon,
we left we salon.